subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. First real sign of a tropical cyclone forming in the Western Pacific has been named Ambo by PAGASA in the Philippines. A tropical depression at this point at 8.3 degrees north, 131.2 degrees east. This would be the first storm of the Western Pacific season this year. At 9 p.m. Philippine time, it currently had winds of 35 miles per hour, pressure 1004 millibars, moving northwest at 8 miles per hour. It's already a CDPS stage 6 because we're expecting significant impacts somewhere in the Philippines this week. At the moment, projecting towards Catanduanes on May the 15th, and could be a strong category 3 by that point. Stage 6, catastrophic damage possible. At the moment though, it's still some distance out at sea. There it is right now. Tropical depression, 8.3 north, 131.2 east, and that puts it just west of Palau, slightly closer to Palau than to Mindanao at this time. No warnings yet. Currently 399 miles from Davao, 460 from Tacloban, 512 from Cebu, 645 from Naga, and 808 from the capital Manila. Warnings will probably come into effect later. Here we are right now, JTWC going very low at the minute, PAGASA not too much higher. We're sticking with the ASCAT estimates of 35 miles per hour at this time, and we could see a tropical storm pretty soon. We've made our own cone to show what we're expecting over the next few days, NHC style. Tropical depression Ambo. Expected to be very close to Luzon by day 5, and we're projecting it by that point to be a category 3. So that's something that we're looking at closely. What I have to say about this is that the short-term track is pretty uncertain, so up to day 2 and 3 there could be quite a bit of wobble going on, and possibly even center relocations, so the track could change quite a bit and it will really influence the later part of the track of this storm. However, you can see on the model runs quite substantial bulk of it there on the precipitable water graphics, and you can see how it goes on to affect the Philippines, pretty much Luzon northwards and a few of the islands further south, before turning towards the northeast over Luzon. It will lose a lot of momentum in terms of intensity when it does move over the very mountainous terrain of northern Luzon, but then we'll slip off there towards the northeast and will probably not affect any other land areas after that. Sea surface temperatures around the system are very warm, around 28 or 29 degrees Celsius. These temperatures here in Fahrenheit, as you can see, into the lower to mid 80s further north. Looking out for the green areas here, that's tropical storm force winds. There they are, really developing. Then the yellows, that's typhoon force winds. And when you start to see some of those darker oranges, you're looking at category 3 conditions, major typhoon status. The GFS model there having it grazing the eastern coast of Luzon and then moving off towards the northeast still as a category 1. These are what the current models are saying, and I have to say some really bullish models. HWRF calling for a category 4, CTCX nearly a category 5. Wind shear is going to remain very low over the next 5 days, so I guess the sky is the limit for this cyclone. Sea surface temperatures very warm, boiling hot even. Relative humidity also very good. So really, the only inhibitor of this storm developing over the next few days will probably be itself. Here's the latest satellite imagery. Well, there's some of it, not really working very well right now, but I think we can get a better look on the water vapor imagery. There it is in the last 4 hours or so. Really developing some significant convection, a little dry air slot to the northwest there, but generally this system's looking pretty decent, developing well. Still some way off really consolidating and getting going, and the next 2 weeks, next 2 days is probably when we're going to see only a little bit of development before it starts to
Check out
our new look cyclone tracker on the Force 13 website for the latest up-to-date information. You can also find us, of course, on our YouTube channel, search Force 13, and also on Facebook and Twitter, Force 13 at Force 13 on Twitter for the latest updates. You can also help the project become even better by becoming an ultimate fan on YouTube. To see the full list of Ultimate Fan benefits and to join, visit youtube.com/force13/join. With a special thanks to our top supporters this month. You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colours wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.